Hello! Today we are going to answer a very important question. How many Pokemon could I beat up? Now let me tell you my resume, okay? I have been boxing for about a year now. I got a mean left hook. My jab is impenetrable. My defense is impregnable. I am an actual beast, all right? And how many Pokemon could I beat up? Well, we're gonna find that out today. We here have a list of all the original 151 Pokemon, which is hilarious because my YouTube name is Original 151. I'm pretty sure that's the channel this video is going on. Please subscribe if you're new here. So here's the deal. We got all original 151, and I'm gonna tell you guys which ones that I could beat up. We have a bunch of different tiers in this tier list. So at the top, the green section, we have can beat up easily. These are the Pokemon that I could beat them if I was sleepwalking. You know what I mean? I could just give them a jab, hit them in the liver. It will just be 1, 2, 3, they're done. I'm also gonna try to be somewhat realistic in this video. That doesn't mean, you know, that I'm gonna be completely off the beaten path, but that also doesn't mean I'm gonna be too conservative either. You know what I'm saying?
Vinny, you would be killed by a Weedly.
First of all, what the fuck's a Weedly? I would step on a Weedle. A Weedly? I don't know what that is. Would be problematic, but I would still win. So these are the Pokemon that will give me a little bit of a hard time. I'm gonna have to sweat a little bit, but I can still win the fight. I would put up a good fight, but it could go either way. So with this tier right here, this is the one where it's, you know, it's kind of 50-50. It might go in my favor. It might not. It depends on the day. It depends on how I'm feeling. Did I get good sleep the night before? Then probably I would win. The next tier is I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance. Now, there's something in the boxing community called a puncher's chance. It basically means whoever's in that ring with you, you have a puncher's chance to win the fight. Because all it takes is one hit to the chin at the right angle with the right timing, and you could put anybody down. So, probably would lose, but I have a puncher's chance.
Ditto is gonna transform into you and somehow win.
Listen, if Ditto transformed into me, I would beat me. And the last tier is I'm cooked. This means I have no shot. These Pokemon would absolutely body me. They would destroy me.
Bro, you aren't getting past Metapod.
Brother. Metapod is one liver shot away from ceasing to exist. I will extinguish the
entire Metapod race.
These hands are rated E for everyone, by the way. Thomas, that better make the final cut, all right? That's a great catchphrase right there.
Your fist would shatter upon hitting that Metapod who Harden once.
If he doesn't go for Harden, though, and I hit him, he's done. All right, let's begin, all right? Wait, actually, I can't begin until you hit the like button. Thank you so much. Now, let's begin. First up, we have Bulbasaur. So I already know what chat's gonna say the moment that I put this Pokemon where I'm about to put it. I can already hear the backlash coming from the chat and the commenters. But realistically, I don't care. I am telling you right now, I can easily beat Bulbasaur. Here's why. All bro can do is whip me or hit me with leaves. I am easily beating Bulbasaur. You guys have to understand, if I simply slip and roll past a leaf. Let me show you that again. Slip and roll past a leaf, and I hit this guy in the liver. Bulba's tulip will fall off his back, or turnip, whatever that green thing is. He will be disassembled. Chat's saying, oh, razor leaves. Chat, I promise you, if I was at the park and a little kid said, you're mean, and threw a leaf at me that had sharp edges, bro, I am slipping, rolling, bam, right in his face. I'm sorry. I'll hit a kid for a YouTube video. I'll do it. Now, Ivysaur, he's a bit larger. Why the fuck did Bulbasaur just pop up again here? Why? Wait, why is there another Bulbasaur here? If he wants a round 2, I'll take him. Easily again. If they both gang up on me, that's a problem. There's extra Bulbasaur, there's extra Ivysaur. I do not know why. We're going to ignore the extra ones, and we're simply going to move on to Ivysaur. I still am in a position where I feel like he is not large enough to negate my moxie, my speed, my strength. Yo, chat, for all of you saying he'll cook me, there's no way. If he poisons me, obviously that will slow me down. But even though I'm poisoned, I can still get a couple of hits off before I'm truly dead. By the time he charges up a Solar Beam, because that's the only real threat on this list, in my opinion, and again, I'm being dead serious right now, if he could charge up a Solar Beam and hit me with it, yes, I'm obviously cooked. I'm dead. I'm fried. I'm burned to death. It's a GG. When he's powering up that Solar Beam, I promise you guys, I am running right up to him and I am giving him an overhand right that will literally kill him. I think you guys are giving these Pokemon way too much credit. This Pokemon can beat easily. I'm telling you right now. Now listen, I'll be the first to admit it. Venusaur is fucking me up, all right? He's 6'7", 220, so already he's got the size advantage. He's got the intimidation advantage. That plays a huge role. I can't beat up a 6'7" fucking frog dinosaur. He could step on me. His tackle would hurt. Yeah, I think I'm just literally cooked with a Venusaur. I'm being honest. If I could crack a chair over his back, if I had a chainsaw, I could cut his fucking plant. Maybe. Next up, Charmander. Charmander is tough because at the end of the day, fire will hurt me bad. It will burn me. It will char my skin. It will put me in a very, very bad position. It will. That's just a fact. If I kicked a Charmander as hard as I could, bro, he's 18 pounds. He's in front of me, right? He throws an ember at me. If I avoid the ember, and I just kick him as hard as I can, he is going airborne. He gets fucking flamethrower in red and blue. Okay, hold on. Let's use Dylan's daughter, Brenna, for an example, okay? I could beat up Brenna. I could. If Brenna was holding a flamethrower, I think I'm dead. I would say, honestly, I would put up a good fight and it could go either way. Think about it this way. If I get the Charmander first and I kick him, punch him, slam him on a table, choke him out, he's done. He could burn the entire battlefield in front of me and I couldn't get close to him. Then he could hit me with long-range flamethrowers. But I don't think Charmander has the brain capacity because he's just a baby to do that. Charmeleon could do that. So that's why I'm putting Charmeleon in the I would lose, but I have a puncher's chance. Charmeleon's a little bit older. He's got a little bit more experience under his belt. He could fuck me up, no doubt. But Charmeleon could also get fucked up by me. I would probably lose because he's more accurate with his flamethrowers. He's older, he's more wise. But if I could get away from that fire, if I can get away from the fire, and then pop, 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 he's done. Okay, my boy Charizard. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna lose the entire audience. Cause I'm cooked. I'll be honest, I'm cooked. Charizard is 5'7", 199. Now, clearly, if I was boxing someone that was 199 pounds and 5'7", they have the height advantage, they have the weight advantage. That doesn't mean it's impossible for me to land a hit. The problem is, though, he can fucking fly and he can literally breathe fire. A regular opponent can't do that. I mean, there's no realm where I'm beating a Charizard. I'm not even entertaining that. Here's where things are gonna get a little interesting, I think. If a tiny little baby Squirtle is shooting bubbles at me, guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm doing? I am literally popping the bubbles, I'm picking him up by his neck, and I'm hitting him with my knee. My brothers and sisters, it's a matter of me lifting up a turtle and slamming it on the concrete floor. Squirtle, I am demolishing Squirtle. Can easily beat Squirtle. Chat, you don't have to say, oh, I'm not actually gonna beat up animals. This is a hypothetical video for fun. I'm a nice guy, don't worry. Wartortle? I mean, bro is built for war. So you are 3'3", 50 pound. A 50-pound turtle is kind of big. Wartortle is a can beat easily as well. I don't think he has the power of his hydro pumps for the water to actually hurt me. The water could slow me down, but that differential I don't think is enough where he would get the boost in the fight. And also, hydro pump is not very accurate. It's not even gonna hit me. I'll be more realistic. I will say he would be problematic because if he lands the hydro pump will probably hurt me. But again, I get behind him, I lift him up by his shell, and I slam him on the ground repeatedly. The only thing you'll hear after that is... All right, next up, Blastoise. Blastoise is a big boy, dude. We're actually the same height. I'm a little taller than Blastoise. He is 188 pounds, though. Yeah, he's cooking me. Easily, he's winning that fight. The 3 Kanto starters, I'll give it to you guys. Like, I am not touching you guys, and I'm honest about that. Your little brothers, they are fried. All right, next up we have Caterpie. I literally don't care what any of you say. Caterpie, I am taking to the cleaners. It's a literal bug. Now, Metapod, I am literally bringing him to a brick wall, and I am just slamming him into the brick wall repeatedly until his shell cracks, and I promise you, his shell is cracking. I'm taking out the Caterpie that's in there, and I'm eating him. He is getting absolutely fried. Easy dub. Butterfree. So here's the problem with Butterfree. He has psychic powers. Now we're talking about like mind beams hitting a human. That's definitely not great. He's very light and he's very small. Like he's big for a bug, but he's small. If I get to Butterfree, I could literally rip his wings. Exactly, D-action. I could literally go behind him and rip his wings off. I think I would put up a good fight, but it could go either way. I don't think that is a insane take. Think about it. Butterfree's not strong enough that like a Psybeam might fuck me up, but we don't know that a Psybeam would knock me out. I think a Psybeam, if anything, would give me like a really bad headache. I get behind him. The second I grab his wings. All right, next up is Weedle. So Weedle is a little bit more tricky. A Sting will not kill me. He's not known for, you know, this venomous sting that is lethal. He's gonna sting me, it's gonna hurt a little bit, and I step on him. Kakuna, I have the same rationale for Metapod. We don't even have to spend more than 30 seconds on this. Same thing, picking him up. How much does Kakuna weigh, though? 22 pounds. Kakuna is fried. But Beedrill. We're in rough territory now because Beedrill is 3 feet tall. He's 65 pounds. He's fast as sin. And he's got really big stingers. Again, though, if I punch a Beedrill, bro, he's done. But if he hits me with those pincers, I probably have a hole through my chest. I would say I would probably lose, but I have a chance. By the way, I am having so much fun, and if you are having fun, please subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know what tier lists you want to see next, because these are probably going to become a meta on this here YouTube channel. Next up, we have Pidgey. Pidgey is a fucking bird. I'm telling you right now, again, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. I don't want animal lovers to feel sad. But if I was at the park and a pigeon flew by me, I would easily be able to grab him and bite his literal head off. I'm not even talking about punching at this point. Now, Pidgeotto is a 3-foot tall bird. If I can get close to it and grab its neck and get it to the ground and start ground and pound, elbows, fists, like, I would beat it up, but the problem is, if it swoops down and it grabs me with its talons, dude, it could just keep, that would be a problem. I think I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance again. Pidgeot is probably murdering me and my entire family lineage. He's 4'11", 90 pounds. I think I'm fried. Again, I still feel like if I got my hands on him, I could win, but realistically, I think he's fucking me up. Because here's the thing, Pidgeotto, I don't think has the power to lift me off the ground and then drop me and immediately kill me. Pidgeot could. Pidgeot could literally swoop down, grab me, I get lifted in the sky, face planted on the ground, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. Rattata. There's literally nothing to talk about. I've seen a lot of rats in my day. I live in freaking New York, all right? When I'm in the bustling city, I've seen rats the size of pizza bagels. That's not that big. I've seen rats the size of whole pizza pies.
Rattata took down Dialga, you have no chance.
That was because of skill issue. I'll be the first to admit it. Raticate is definitely not in the, like, guarantee I'm gonna beat his ass. He's 2 feet tall, so he's, like, about to my knees, I'd say. I'll be honest, man. Call me crazy would be problematic, but I would still win. Because again, like, in order for the rat to do literally anything to me, he has to get close to me. So he has to come into my frame. If he comes into my frame, I just kick him. He comes back into my frame, I kick him again. Spearow is 1 foot tall, he's 4 pounds. He's not, it's an easy dub. It's in the same vein as Pidgey. I grab its neck, I bring it down, I taunt it a little bit. Who the fuck do you think you're fighting? I crack his neck. I'll admit, that one was crazy. I'm getting a little bit too hype. I apologize. Now, Fearow, I mean, the thing is, if I grab Fearow by his neck, he is cooked. I did put Pidgeotto, and I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance, and I kind of feel the same way about Fearow. How many birds have you grabbed by the neck in your 30 years? None. But again, this is a hypothetical. Next up, we have Ekans. Oh, no, dude, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. He's a 6'7" snake. That's like a king cobra. He weighs 15 pounds. I think I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance. If I'm able to get behind him and grab his tail, I can then Hulk smash him all over the pavement. If he gets around me, I'm fucking dead. He's 6'7". Snakes can twist and turn, making it difficult to control them when they're held by their tail. Okay, I'll put it in I'm cooked. I'm a tough dude, but like if there was a 6'7" snake, I'm not gonna be that likely. We have to put fear into account here as well. Arbok, there's really nothing to discuss. I'm cooked. Arbok is fucking massive, and I guarantee he weighs a lot too. Bro, he's 143 pounds, 11 feet. You're good, Arbok. I'm not even entering the domain. Pikachu! Dude, I think I wash him, dude. Bro, you know how many times Ash got thunderbolted by Pikachu in the early anime? And he was damaged, but he never was like unconscious. I will get electrocuted, but if I get to Pikachu, he's an easy one-shot. Bro thinks he's Ash. I mean, I wear a hat just like Ash. Even though this is a sailor's hat. Can we just agree if he didn't hit me with an electric move, I can beat up Pikachu? All right, all right. How do we feel about I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance? That to me feels fair. Yeah, the electric types are tricky, man. Raichu, I'm cooked. Because Raichu is just a bigger, more powerful Pikachu, more fast Pikachu. Sandshrew! Bro, Sandshrew, I am beating his ass. Are you kidding me? Okay, he's just basically like a little prairie dog. So you have Fury Swipe, Swift, Poison Sting, Slash. Yeah, you're an armadillo. I am literally just gonna lift your entire body and slam you down. Now, a Sand Slash, I can't sneak attack him from behind because he has a literal shield of spiky pines. And if I try to attack him from the front, those claws are ripping me to shreds instantly. I think puncher's chance for him. Just because he's really tiny. If I approach him from the front, and he like even stabs me with the dagger, I grab his arms, I'm breaking his arm instantly. I grab it again, I break the other arm. Now he's just shimmying like he's at a dance party. Next up, Nidoran. Easily dropping a Nidoran. It's not even close. Do we really have to talk more about that? I will punt Nidoran. I don't have to look up height and weight. Nidoran is going down. Nidorina is a little scary. It's poisonous. It's got double kick, so it can kick me, it can bite me, it can swipe me, it can scratch me. From sheer size, he is 2 feet tall. He's 44 pounds. Yeah, I think I would win, but it would be a challenge. I think this is the classic would be problematic, but I would still win. Again, I'm just thinking like throwing this thing on the ground, like I am destroying it. Nidoqueen? If I get hit by a body slam by 130 pound, like literally this is like if a small woman body slam me, I'm not taking that much damage. Bro, I just feel like it could go either way. Is that insane? I really feel like it's just a little bit of a step up from the Nidorina.
Nidoqueen will always have a Nidoking nearby.
Well, listen, that is a different story. If the husband shows up, we might be fried. Her whole body is poisonous armor. Is that canon? Its hard scales provide strong protection, so it's got good defense. If the scales are that strong and I can't hurt it, then baby, I'm cooked. Nidoran is the same thing as Nidoran female. I'm beating up the guy, I'm beating up the girl. They're both getting cooked. Honestly, to keep this really simple, I think this just literally just does the same thing as the women. They're the same Pokemon, essentially, just different genders with different stats. So Nidoking is cooking me. Nidorino, it would be problematic, but I would win. And Nidoran is chilling right there. It does have Horn Drill, which is a one-hit KO. I'm gonna say it could go either way, but it would be a good fight because of the standpoint of Horn Drill. If it has a one-hit KO move, that means it has a puncher's chance. That's the least insane take you've had. I think you guys underestimate my left hook. Next up is a Clefairy. So Clefairy is weird because it's like kind of an alien, right? Like, isn't it like from the moon or some shit? But it's 2 feet tall. It's 16 pounds. Double slap, sing, minimize. There's really nothing to worry about. I mean, if it goes for metronome and whips out, you know, guillotine, that's a problem. I want to say it's not can easily beat. I would say it would be problematic, but I could still win because it could put me to sleep and it could keep going for metronomes till it gets a move that could really mess me up. Or it goes for metronome and just kills itself. You know what I mean? Like, it could be either way. Clefable, I feel like might just be in the same category because Clefable is just like a bigger Clefairy, right? It's 4 feet tall, 88 pounds. I think it's the same thing. Would be problematic, but I would still win. Bro, it will run and hide the moment it senses people. So it doesn't even want the smoke. It's going right behind its little brother. And dude, its defense is 73. Like, it doesn't even have very high defense. Vulpix. Okay, so Vulpix, what's good is now we're kind of hitting like every type as we continue on the list. I think literally Vulpix is like the same situation as Charmander. It could be dangerous, but at the end of the day, like, it's a small fox that weighs 21 pounds. It does get flamethrower, so because it gets flamethrower, I'm gonna put it in the same category as Charmander. I would not lose, dude. If I fought a fox in real life, I would mess up the fox. Now, a Ninetales, very smart, very vengeful, grabbing one of its many tails could result in a 1,000-year curse. I think I'm cooked. I need to get close to these Pokemon to beat them up. And I still think if I gotten close to a Ninetales, I would fuck it up. But a Ninetales, if I get close and it just throws one of its tails at me, I'm cursed for 1,000 years. And even if I win the fight, then I'm just doomed. Like, literally doomed. It could do so many things. Now, if I grab its neck, then I have an advantage. Jigglypuff, I am literally fighting you 10 times, and each 10 times I am fighting you. If Jigglypuff has no one that can beat it in a fight, then I am not alive. I am just gonna demolish that thing. I can't hear your freaking song. I'm not being put to sleep, and I'm kicking you. So Jigglypuff is dead. Now Wigglytuff. So Wigglytuff is 3'3". He's 26 pounds. He's a little bit bigger than Jigglypuff. The body is soft and rubbery. When angered, it will suck enough air and inflate to an enormous size. So I won't say I'll easily beat him, because he can get really big. But again, he can't do much to me, dude. I really feel like I feel like it's just a punching bag. Defense curl, disable, double slap, sing. So even if it puts me to sleep, chat, then it's just gonna go like this. That's not doing much damage. All right, next up we have Zubat. So first of all, it's fucking blind. So bro literally can't see me. It could definitely do some damage to me, but I'm winning. The question is, can I easily beat it, or will it win? You know what? I'll say it would be a problem. It would be an annoyance. It would be problematic, but there's no way it could knock me unconscious or mess me up like that. Now, Golbat. I'm pretty sure he's huge. He's got a giant mouth. He's 5'3", 120. Yeah, I'm fucking cooked. There's no way I'm beating a Golbat. Yeah, I don't think I can kill a Golbat. Because you got to imagine, if he's that big and that heavy, it means his wings are really strong. I can't rip off a Golbat's wings. Oddish, there's nothing to talk about. That might be the easiest Pokemon to kill on this list. I'm being honest with you right now. Oddish would never hurt me. I'm willing to bet that Gloom wouldn't either. Gloom is just a disoriented mess. Gloom is getting punted as well. I gotta tell you, even Vileplume, I think, gets it, dude. Now, a Vileplume, the larger its petals, the more toxic pollen it contains. Its big head is heavy and hard to hold up. So here's the thing. I have allergies to pollen. I think would be problematic, but I have a puncher's chance. I think just the natural vibe of this Pokemon would be so much for my allergies that I would be really fucked up. But then again, like, even if I have bad allergies, yeah, no, would be problematic. He can't do much to me besides make me sneeze. So next up, we have Paris. I can easily beat Paris. However, Parasect is more threatening than any of the other Pokemon on this list so far when it comes to sleep, because he has Spore, which is 100% accurate. So he can put me to sleep instantly. So because he can put me to sleep, then literally suck my life force, I would say I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance. No, it's not the same thing, MJ. Listen to me. Listen to me. If Vileplume had Spore, it would be way more threatening. Sleep Powder is not guaranteed to hit me. Stun Spore is not guaranteed to hit me. What do you mean, Vinster? Come on. Venonat? Easily beating a Venonat. I can't wait to see the discourse in the comments. Ideally, the comments of this video will have people that are saying I'm delusional, but then also having people defending me saying, oh no, like I see where bro's coming from. All right, Venonat's fried. Now Venomoth. 4'11", 27 pounds. If I was Dylan, I mean, obviously I'm cooked. So it has Psychic. Ooh, so this has Psychic. So it's a little bit more lethal, I'd say, than the Butterfree. With Psychic, it could essentially take over my brain and keep me from attacking it. I'm thinking it's in this realm. The psychic powers make it scary. If I can get my hands on a Venomoth, I'm ripping its wings off, it's dead. Next up, we have a Diglett. I mean, Diglett, I feel like it's just a whack-a-mole, dude. Bro, all I gotta do is step on his head one time. He is fast. He can break up the ground beneath me. These are all true sentiments. I would say it could go either way because it's similar to the vein of Vulpix, in my opinion, and Charmander. He has the tools to kill me and to beat me up in the fight. But ultimately, dude, if I get close to him, he's done. Now, Dugtrio, I would probably lose because now it's just 3 Digletts attacking me at the same time. This is in a similar vein to just like, I'm not worried about Paris, but I am worried about Parasect. I'm concerned with Diglett. I'm very concerned about Dugtrio because it's just 3 Digletts. Moving on to Meowth. I mean, there's really not much to say here. Meowth is 1000% an easy beat. He's a cat, chat. He's getting cooked. He's getting fried. Now, Persian is a little problematic, I would say, because Persian is 3 feet tall, 70 pounds. That's a big cat. That's like fighting like a cheetah, right? Problematic, but I would still win. I think that's where you're gonna land. There's a story of someone choking out a mountain lion. You see, that story was about me. You just didn't know it. All right, I'll move Persian to... It's either I would put up a good fight or I would probably lose but I have a puncher's chance.
Big Vin taking em all down with his lightning fast hands.
That's what I'm saying. Because I think if I punch the Persian hard enough with a sick combo, he ain't taking it. I mean, he is a classy cat, don't get me wrong, but he ain't taking it. I'll put him here. I'm all right with this. Let's move a little bit quicker with these next Pokemon because we still have a lot of Pokemon to go. Psyduck, you are a duck. You are a confused yellow duck who gets headaches. You are the perfect competition for me to absolutely demolish. Psyduck is an easy beat. If I go to the park right now and I had Birdseed, I would mess up every duck there with these lethal hands. Golduck. I mean, Golduck is the duck Pokemon. He's 5'7", 170. He's actually quite bigger than me. I'd say, honestly, because he's a little bit bigger than me and weighs more than me, Golduck would be an issue. He's a big-ass duck. He's a humanoid duck that can hit me with Hydro Pumps, Fury Swipes, Confusions. I think it could go either way. Obviously, Golduck doesn't have any, combat training. He's a duck. So I have the advantage there. He has the advantage with the Hydro Pump, the Confusion, the Fury Swipes, the actual moves that he has at his disposal. But honestly, I'm not too concerned. Mankey is up next. Mankey's 1 foot tall and 61 pounds. So bro is very short. Now Mankey has combat training. He is a fighting type. If I fought a fighter that was 1 foot tall and 61 pounds, I have a huge advantage against them. So I feel like would be problematic, but I would still win. Now Primeape is 3 feet tall, 70 pounds, and this dude hits hard. He's always angry, but he could definitely punch harder than me. So I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance. Dude, you gotta look at how small he is, chat. He's a little lad. Growlithe, without even thinking about it too much, Growlithe is in the same Charmander, Vulpix, and now Growlithe category of I would put up a good fight. It could go either way. Because again, if I get to Growlithe, I could obviously beat Growlithe in hand-to-hand combat, but he has the fire on his side. Honestly, Growlithe might even be a easier fight than the Vulpix. I don't think Growlithe gets Flamethrower. He does get Flamethrower. I'll leave Growlithe alone. I'll leave him alone. Arcanine? 6'3", 340. Yeah, no, I'm cooked. I won't even try to make an argument for this one. He's 6'3", 340, and he's fast, and he's got high attack, and he's got Flamethrower, and he's got all the fire at his arsenal, and he was once known as a legendary Pokemon, even though he's not even a legendary. Are you kidding me? Poliwag, that is an easy dub. Poliwag is doing nothing to me. I am literally going to step on a Poliwag, and it's dead. Poliwhirl now, Poliwhirl's an interesting one. He's 3'3", he's 44 pounds. Again, he doesn't have the size, he doesn't have the strength, and here we go again with the he can put you to sleep. Yeah, he could, but again, Hypnosis isn't the most accurate. To me, he's in the same realm of a Wartortle. He can be problematic, but I'm beating him 100%. Now, Poliwrath, I'll be honest, I might be fried. An adept swimmer at both the front crawl and the breaststroke easily overtakes the best human swimmers. So here's the thing, he's a great swimmer, but we're not talking about which Pokemon can I beat in a race in a fucking pool. We're talking about who would win in hand-to-hand combat. I think this is the same instance as the Primeape. I think he goes right here. Weight means nothing that is a fallacy. That is not real. Weight means so much. If a lightweight fought a heavyweight in boxing, the heavyweight will destroy the lightweight. I am not bleaching my hair. You want to twerk? Say less. Hit that sub button, baby! Next up, we have Abra. Abra, literally all he can do is teleport. Eventually, I'm gonna catch up to him, and he's fried. I didn't think Can Easily Beat would have the most in it, but it makes sense. There's a lot of little Pokemon. Kadabra! If they hit me with their psychic powers, I'm fucked. I don't see how I can fight that. You know what I mean? Kadabra might be one of the first, mid-stage Evos I'm not touching. I am not touching that. Alakazam's also gonna kill me as well. I mean, he's just a stronger Kadabra. Abra's washed. Kadabra will cook me. Alakazam will cook me. Machop. Okay. So he's the first martial artist. And I know, oh, Vinny, you're gonna get cooked. He's 2'7", 43. I don't care if he's trained in martial arts. I'm being so realistic right now. He'd be problematic, but I would still win. Because here's the thing. 2'7", 43 pounds. That means I'm basically fighting a 4-year-old. I am messing him up. Now, Machoke is an issue. 4'11", 155. So now bro is shorter than me by like 5 or 6 inches. But he's also 155 pounds. So he weighs the same as me at 4'11". Crazy high attack. His muscular body is so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its motions. Yeah, he's cooking me. I'm not... Now we're getting into like unbearably strong territory where there's nothing I can do, which obviously means Machamp is also cooking me. He's even more strong than Machoke, and he's got an extra 2 arms while he's at it. Chat, I swear to God, if y'all tell me I won't easily beat Bellsprout, I am literally showing up to your house tonight with a pumpkin bomb that I will leave on your stoop like I'm the Green Goblin, Spider-Man. Don't fucking test me. It's a literal leaf with a bell on its head. I will grab it by its neck. Now, Weepin' Bell. What that mouth do? What? Here's the thing. 3'3", 14 pounds. I just don't see a realm where this is a problem for me, man. It spits out poison powder to immobilize the enemy, then finishes it with a spray of acid. I mean, yeah, it could hit me with some acid, and that wouldn't be great, but I still think I two-shot it. Could be problematic because of the acid, but I would still win. I'm still winning. Victory Bell, 5'7", 34 pounds. It's got a big-ass mouth. Said to live in huge colonies, deep jungles, although no one has returned from there. Okay, so these motherfuckers are just eating people. I'll be honest, man. I think I get eaten. Because in order to hit it, I gotta get close. And if I get close to it, it could swallow me, or it could just swipe me with its big leaves. Again, Razor Leaf from this thing is terrifying. The leaves are fucking huge. Now, when we get to water types, this is where it gets interesting, right? Because if it's a water type that needs water to survive, I have to fight them in their habitat. So if I'm fighting a jellyfish in the ocean, I'm probably fucked. But also I feel like it would be easy to kill a jellyfish. I feel like it's a puncher's chance. Because again, it's 2 feet, it's 100 pounds. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like that's a good spot for it. I would probably lose, but I would have a puncher's chance. Because again, it can like electrocute me in the water, but I don't think it's enough to really fucking kill me. Also, there's not much this could do because it's not even an electric type. So I think that's a good spot. Now, Tentacruel, I'm cooked. Tentacruel is fucking massive. Tentacruel's 5'3", 120? Yeah, he's still winning. Because here's the thing. I'm even just looking at his picture. I mean, bro could literally just wrap me up. And yeah, like, I could punch him, but if we're underwater, dude, like, I'm punching slow. It's enough to kill a small jellyfish, not a fucking big one. So I'm for sure cooked there. Geodude. I could literally grab the Geodude's arms and then just smash that rock into other rocks. I don't think a Geodude can kill me. I'm not gonna punch the Geodude though. Again, like when we're talking about a fight here, I'm using the elements. I would put up a good fight, and no, I think honestly it would be problematic, but I would win. I'm gonna say I would put up a good fight. It could go either way. Now, when we go to Graveler, the weight I think gets, yeah, now we're in trouble. He's 231 pounds at 3 feet tall. I'm cooked with Graveler. I can't lift him. The Geodude, again, being realistic, I can lift him, I can overpower him, I can slam him, I can drown him, I can do a bunch of things. Graveler, I can't pick up a 231 pound rock and fucking have my way with it. That sounded weird. That thing is killing me for sure. And then obviously Golem is cooking me as well. Now, Ponyta. Everyone's about to get really uncomfortable. 3 feet, 66 pounds. I'm sorry. I could beat up a mini horse. He is on fire though. Hold on. He is on fire. I could push her into a creek. Yeah, I think it's the same as Charmander actually. I think there's a good spot for it. Now, Rapidash? Rapidash is cooking me. And this is probably the most unanimous thing that we're all going to agree on right now. I could not beat up a horse. Now, a Slowpoke, come on, chat. He doesn't want to fight me. I don't even know what he is. He's like a sea creature, mammal thing. That's an easy W. Slowbro, now we're getting into like more powerful psychic energy. He's 5'3", 173 pounds, so he actually has the size advantage on me. He has psychic. He could literally just control me without moving. Honestly, you know what? I feel like it could go either way, and here's why. I think it could go either way because of the standpoint that, like, if he literally, like, took over my body and just made me punch myself, like, yeah, he could win. But he doesn't have the killer instinct of literally any other Pokemon on this list. Magnemite. The logic isn't the same of me grabbing him, because if I grab him, I'll get shocked. Rubber gloves are an item. I can't use rubber gloves. I think I'm actually cooked. I think this is the first base stage Mon where I'd be cooked. Oh yeah, Ekans as well. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to touch him. And then obviously Magneton would just be even worse. Farfetch'd, I'm sorry, Chad. That's an easy win. He's just a bird. I don't even think he can fly. That is the easiest win of my life. No problems there. Doduo. Is he based on an ostrich? I'd argue he's problematic. The reason why he doesn't scare me that much, though, is he really needs to be on the same page as his partner, because if they're both trying to attack me at different sides, like, I'm gonna fuck his ass up. Now, Dodrio is 5'11", 190. That is a big fucking bird. I don't think I have a puncher's chance against this one. I think that would just fucking murder me. Like, I don't even know how I would take this thing down. He's 190 pounds at 5'11", super fast, sharp talons. Now, a seal is interesting as well, because I know I said, like, the water types, I gotta fight them in the water, but a seal is kind of like a land and water creature. All right, so seal weighs 198 pounds, but he's 3 feet tall. I don't think he can really do much to me. Right? The protruding hornet's head is very hard, is used for bashing through thick ice. I could beat up a seal. If he does headbutt me though with that horn, I'm cooked. I think it's a 50-50, honestly. I don't think I could do much damage to him, but I don't think he could do much damage to me, especially if I keep my distance. If I just keep keeping my distance and jabbing him, and going around his body, jabbing him, I could have some success, but if he catches me, man, it's brutal. Now, Dugong strikes me more of like, I'm in the water no matter what. So that means Dugong cooks me. Because a Dugong wouldn't really be on land. A Dugong would be in the water, and if I'm in the water fighting a 250-pound fucking sea lion, I'm dead. Now, Grimer is a weird one because he's just a bowl. He's just a little bunch of sludge. You ain't hurting a Grimer. That's true, actually, because he can like molt and stuff. Like he can mold different shapes and sizes, and he could just like come over my body and suffocate me. I think they both cook me. He is for sure cooking me. Shelder, same thing that we were talking about earlier with the turtles. Shelder's an easy lift it up off the ground, slam it a bunch of times. He weighs 9 pounds. And if the shell's not cracking, I'm taking a fork and I'm gouging out its eyeballs. I'm sorry for that visual. Now, Cloyster is 300 pounds and he's 4'11", and I don't think I'll be able to even penetrate him. God damn it. I don't think I'd be able to penetrate his shell. He's cooking me because he can hit me with ice. He could freeze me. If I try to get close and punch him, he'll just lock up. I break my hand. I can't lift him because he's 300 pounds. What the hell are we doing about Ghastly, chat? He's a ghost. How do I fight a ghost? I think I'm cooked by all the ghosts. Because here's the thing, thank God there's only one ghost type, one line of ghost types, because here's the thing, I'm not allowed to use items, so if it's just hand-to-hand combat, I will literally just punch through him every time. Onyx, fried. Yeah, I'm cooked, I'm skewered, there's nothing I can fucking do. He's 463 pounds, he's 28 feet tall, ain't no way. Next up, we have Drowsy. What do I do with this creepy asshole, man? I mean, he's 3 feet tall and he's 71 pounds. Puts enemies to sleep, then eats their dreams. I mean, bro is literally just going to eat my dreams without my consent. He occasionally will get sick. If he eats my dreams, he will get sick. I would say similar vein to where Slowbro is. I would put up a good fight, could go either way. If he puts me to sleep, I'm chalked. But if I get close to him, all he's gonna, like I'm washing him. I am washing his ass. Hypno is scary. When he locks eyes with an enemy, it will use a mix of psychic moves such as hypnosis and confusion. So if I lock eyes with him, he will make me fight myself. He's an old man. Like, I would fucking punch him in the face. But nah, it's a similar realm to Alakazam, I think. Like, Alakazam's frail, but I think he's beaten me. He's just got too much psychic power at his arsenal. Krabby is the easiest win. He's a literal crab. I mean, then again, Krabby actually, I think he has really sharp pincers, like that could do some damage. But he's 14 pounds, he's 1 foot tall. Chat, I walk up behind him, I pick him up, and I step on him. Now, Kingler, though. 4'3", 132 pounds. Kingler would be a huge... I think I have a puncher's chance against Kingler. Because I think with Kingler, eventually I would be able to, like, stomp on it enough where I would crack its shell and kill it. But at 132 pounds and those big pincers, man, like, if he gets a hold of me with that, it's a GG, dude. Voltorb. I mean, again, electric types are tricky, man. He can explode, he can electric charge me, he's fast as sin. I think they both just kill me. Execute. I promise you, before he can land a psychic move on me, I am stomping him and cracking all those eggs. I'll put him at problematic only because because he does have psychic abilities, but I'm cracking him. Executor, however, oh my fucking god, he's huge! 6'7", 260? He doesn't have arms though, so he can only kick me. But he has psychic powers and he's big. Nah, that's a cook. He's cooking me. I'm fucked. Now, Cubone is interesting because he's 14 pounds and 1 foot tall. Cubone, I'm sorry, buddy. I think I just punt you, bro. I'm really sorry. You're too tiny. I won't fight him because of his rough past, but like, dude, I would literally just kick him in the face, knock off his little skull. Now, Marowak, Mommy? The bone it holds is his key weapon. It throws the bone skillfully like a boomerang to knock out targets. Okay, so motherfucker has range. I think I have a puncher's chance. Here's the thing. He's gonna be so accurate with that bone. He will hit me with that bone. But because he's 100 pounds, 3'3", I will overpower him if I can get close to him, and I would fuck him up. Next up. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm cooked. A kickboxer would fuck my shit up. There's no realm where a Hitmonlee doesn't absolutely fucking wash me. I'm also gonna say that a Hitmonchan would also fuck me up because, again, they are just like skilled in martial arts. Hitmonlee is not even letting me get on the inside. He's gonna kick me in the liver. He's gonna kick me in the spleen. He's gonna kick me in my neck. Hitmonchan is probably better than the best boxer in the world right now. And what is Hitmonchan's height and weight though? If he's like a featherweight, he's 4'7", 110. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I have a puncher's chance against Hitmonchan.
Bet they can't do marathons without training.
That's facts.
Though.
They definitely, none of these Pokemon could do that. Baby Rapidash. Licky Tongue. He's 144 pounds. He's 3 foot 11. He's just a fat kid, dude. He's a fat kid. I'm beating his ass. I guess he could be a little problematic, but truthfully, like I don't foresee him being a main issue. I really don't. All right, next up, Coughing. 2 feet tall, 2.2 pounds. Oh my fucking god, Chad, I'm dribbling him like a basketball. The only reason why he is like, no, honestly, easy. I think it's easy. He can explode though. He can explode. I hold my nose, I go in, I hit him. The only thing that's problematic with him is if he's able to get me poisoned. Weezing's a big boy. Weezing's tough. See, Weezing would produce way more gas, and he's very defensive. So Weezing, I think, would be... I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance. Because I think it would be so much extra gas, it would be really hard for me to get close. And even if I held my breath, got close, and hit him, his defense is so high. But I would be able to grab him and slam him, and that's why I think I have a puncher's chance. Okay, Rhyhorn... cooked. I can't beat a rhino in real life, let alone a rhino covered by rocks. Rhyhorn, washing me. These that don't really require much explanation. Rhyhorn cooks me. Rhydon cooks me. It's a damn shame. Chansey, I'm sorry. Chansey is getting bodied. She's just not threatening, dude. Tangela is an interesting one.
Vinny's moves are right cross, left cross, jab, uppercut. HP I'd say 151. Balanced def 95. Speed 151. Weight 151.
Ooh.
Height 5 feet 1 inch. Ability hydration. Type fighting.
Wait, why is my ability hydration? Is that because I drink a lot of water and I take my water breaks? Listen, Tangela is 77 pounds, 3 feet tall. What is Tangela gonna do to me, bro? I'd say would be problematic, but I would still win. Yeah, it can wrap me up, but like, it ain't doing much once it wraps me up. Kangaskhan is cooking me. That is a mother that will protect her youth. I don't see a realm where I mean, unless the height and weight isn't that bad. No, she's 7'3". She is 7'3". Yeah, no, Kanga's dropping me. MILF energy is insane, chat. What the hell is going on? But yeah, she is washing me. Horsey, I think, is like a foot. Maybe less than a foot. Bro, 1'4", 17 pounds. And yes, I know it's in the water, so it has that advantage, but I'll be honest with you, I am wreaking havoc on a seahorse. A Seadra is a little bit more frightening. Just a little bit more frightening. It's 55 pounds, it's 3'11". I feel like Seadra's in the same realm as the Tentacool. I have a puncher's chance. No, but then again, no, this is less threatening than the Tentacool. There's not much a Seadra can do. Could I beat it up before I lose oxygen? That's pretty much what it comes down to. Goldeen? Goldeen is also a very, like, scratch your head kind of, what would Goldeen do? 2 feet tall, 33 pounds. Just avoid its horn and you're fine. So I think in that instance, it would be problematic. but I would still win. Like, all I have to do is squeeze it. But a Sea King, it has horn drill capabilities. That horn is way bigger now. If we're in the water, I think it will mess me up, dude. I think I have a puncher's chance. But think about it. If you're in the water, like, you're punching so slow, I guess it would still hurt, though. Star U is a weird one. 2 feet, 76 pounds. It's heavy in the water, man. You can set up light screens. It can recover. I feel like I have the puncher's chance. Yeah, if I break the gem. Now I thought of it. If I'm in the water, I can still grab stuff and smash stuff. So I can grab it and smash it into coral, break its gem, and be big chillin'. But a Star Me is now a psychic type. Star Me is just killing me, dude. It could hit me with the water. It weighs 176 pounds. It's 3 feet tall. It swims super fast. It can hit me with psychic. It's a wash. Yo, this whole, like, last row is gonna be such an issue for me, dude. All right, Mr. Mime. If interrupted while it's miming, it will slap around the offender with its broad hands. I mean, he can slap me, and he can also go for psychic and control me. He can put me inside of an invisible box. He's actually nuclear, dude. He would wash me. He doesn't look like he would, but he would. Scyther. 4'11", 123 pounds. I think I have a puncher's chance, but he could probably slice my neck and kill me. If I got my hands on Scyther's leg, I can rip it right off. If I punch him in the face, he's getting washed. He might cook me, actually. This is basically like fighting someone with 2 swords. Yeah, never mind. I'm fucking cooked for sure. What about Jinx, chat? Jinx is just a lady with psychic powers. She's 4'7", 89 pounds. You think that's cooked again? I feel like we're giving too much power to the psychic types. But she could just, like, lift me with her psychic powers and drop me. You win, but it might get freaky, though. These odds are crazy, and so is that response. That's wild. Could you beat Charles Xavier? That is the question. I'd have to sneak up on him. Jinx would probably cook me. Electabuzz. Oh my god, though that said 661 pounds. So he's less than 100 pounds, and he's 3 feet tall. He's 66 pounds. If he thunder punches me, I'm fried. He's so little that if I get my hands on him, I can do some damage. I think that's a puncher's chance. He has to get close to me to hit me with the thunder punches, and if I duck and jab him, get him disoriented, and crack him with a hook, he's chalked. Magmar, Spitfire Pokemon. He's got Flame Body. See, I feel like he is actually gonna cook me. I think he's worse than Electabuzz. Electabuzz, I don't think has a constant static charge similar to what the Magnemite would have. I think he's literally just so hot that he would destroy me. Pinsir? All right, Pinsir's a little different than Scyther, because Pinsir has, like, those, you know, mandibles, but he's 121 pounds and 4 foot. Actually, he might fuck me up. He's a giant stag beetle. That's cooked. I think that's cooked, boys. Because, like, even if I punched him, he would probably just eat up the hits. If it fails to crush the victim with its pincers, it will swing it around and toss it hard. Yeah, I'm literally just getting launched. I'm also not gonna be able to beat a bull. Magikarp is the easiest win of my life. The bull is just gonna run me over. He's killing me for sure. Magikarp just splashes. I just step on him. Gyarados is easily destroying me. Fighting in the water, there's nothing I can do to him. I mean, even if we look up his stats, right? Even if we look up his height, his weight, it makes it even worse for me, bro. 500 pounds, 21 feet. Say goodbye. Lapras, the Loch Ness Monster, I have no chance. Again, we're just getting into, like, very large Pokemon where my fists, my kicks, they won't do anything. He's 8 feet tall, 458 pounds. He's the Loch Ness Monster. I'm not touching that. Now, Ditto is the definition of it could go either way, because Ditto would transform into me, and now I'm fighting myself. Can I beat myself? That is a very cool question, because you know what? It depends on the type of day that I'm having. Maybe I got more sleep than the Ditto, and I'm a little bit more recharged, and he transforms into me, and now you're fighting Sleepy Vinny. That could happen. Eevee? I'm sorry to all you Eevee lovers out there. Eevee is just a dog. I am beating Eevee up. Eevee's not beating me in a fight. Here's the thing with all the Eeveelutions, man. I think I beat them all. 70 pounds for Vaporeon, 3'3". Call me crazy, man. I mean, it would be problematic, but I beat that. Jolteon? Jolteon is too fast for me. It's 130 base speed. It would just keep dodging me, electrocute me, I'm dead. And Flareon is just fucking... Flareon is hot. When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperature can soar over 1600 degrees. I can't even hit it. I literally can't, it would just melt me. Porygon is like 2 foot tall, 80 pounds. I feel like I just shatter Porygons on the pavement. I think it would be problematic, but I would still win. A Pokemon that consists entirely of programming code, capable of moving freely in cyberspace. I mean, I can't even fight that, actually. If it's just computer code, it would hack all of my devices, and then I'm cooked because I won't have my devices, then I'll just kill myself. In-game, of course. Porygon is a Trojan horse. Amistar, same thing as the earlier Pokemon. I am easily cracking that Amistar shell on a brick or something, or if I'm in a cave, slamming it on one of those spiky ridges, he's done. Ammonite is that's what I would do to Ammonite. Now, Amistar, its heavy shell made it impossible to catch prey, so it literally just got extinct. He's slow as fuck. I'm slamming him as well. No, not problematic. Easy. Easy. Because they really can't. I mean, he's got spikes on his shell, but all I do is when he's spiking at me, kick him from the side. He's done. Kabuto, same thing with Kabuto. Smash your shell. You're very light. Kabutops is fucking me up. I mean, he's just like a harder Scyther. And Scyther was going to fuck me up. There's no way I can do anything against Kabutops. Aerodactyl is a fucking pterodactyl. I mean, need I say more? These next ones, honestly, we could do a speed round. Snorlax is just, I can't do damage to him. If he actually wakes up in a grumpy rage, he body slams me, I'm fucking dead. To give you guys some statistics on Snorlax, for those of you at home that don't know, Snorlax is 1,014 pounds, 6'11". So I would just be fucking... He would just be laughing it up, step on me, I'm done. He could also hyper beam me. He could also literally just fucking eat me. Articuno is a legendary bird that can breathe ice, I'm dead. Zapdos is a legendary bird that can electrocute me, I'm dead. Moltres is a legendary bird that can breathe fire on me, I'm fucking dead. You're not grabbing the necks of these birds. These aren't your Pidgeys, your Fearos, it ain't gonna happen. Dratini, I am fucking Dratini up. Long considered a mythical Pokemon until recently when a small colony was found living underwater. The fuck? They're underwater? If I'm fighting underwater, that's issue. I feel like it would be problematic, but I would still win. To me, Ekans is way more threatening than Dratini. Dragonair, I think, yeah, Dragonair can also hit me with like Aurora Beam and shit like, yeah, Dragonair's cooking me. Dragonite, need I say more? I know bro is only like 5'7". Bro is 7'3". I am so sorry, Dragonite, for ever doubting you. You would stomp me out. Absolutely. Now, Mewtwo, I would beat the shit out of Mewtwo. I would literally punch him like Ash did, but I would actually hit his liver and he would implode. I'm obviously completely joking. Mewtwo would literally kill me within an inch of my life. There's nothing I'd be able to do. He would laugh at me and then just like rip up my prized possession Blastoise card and then take a shit on my chest. There's nothing. He would delete my YouTube channel in front of me. He would call me a bad YouTuber. He'd say, your YouTube channel sucks. Your subathon sucked. All the good parts of your subathon were when Dylan was on. And then he would kill me with his ball fingers and his knot tail. Mew, same thing. Mew is killing me. And for some reason, these Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are still here. I don't know why, but ladies and gentlemen, that does it right there. These are all of the Pokemon that I could beat easily in a fight, as you can see. These are all the Pokemon that would be problematic, but I would still win. These are all the Pokemon that I would put up a good fight, but it could go either way. I would probably lose, but I have a puncher's chance, and these would absolutely destroy me. And my friends, I think we have cultivated the perfect list. Subscribe if you're new here. Let me know what tier list you want to see next. And thank you so much for watching. See you later, mateys. So that's going to be a banger video, chat.